Hi, it's Steve here, and it is Sunday, February 24th in the evening. What I'm going to do with the Beachbody On Demand, I can stream my library of workouts through my TV here, and what I'm going to do is yoga. It's going to work on just releasing tension in the muscles, stretching. You know, I sit all day at the computer, so my upper back and neck are sore, tight. Yesterday I did a hard workout running, did 4 miles in 24 minutes and 56 seconds. And after the run, I got a little bit sore, felt a little bit sick. I don't know what it was, but I got really sore and achy like you got the flu, but it went away. So today, earlier in the afternoon, I did a nice easy 4-mile run. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on doing some stretches with yoga, to relax the mind and the body, because we all get a buildup of stress, and it just keeps building up, and your muscles just get sore and achy. So we're going to work on this. I'm going to do about 5 minutes of it, show you some of the poses and stretches.
Welcome back. Day 2 of our 3-week yoga retreat. We're going to stick with foundations this week, but today we're going to shift the focus a little bit and work on lengthening and extending the body. Creating space through deep stretching is one of the most powerful parts of our yoga practice. Just make sure when we stretch, you don't push too hard. Okay, Ted's going to be showing you some modifications if you need to ease into it. That's fine. I never want you to push too hard when you stretch. Faith and I, we'll just be doing the regular versions. Keep up with us if you can. Back off when you need to. Let's get started right away. We're going to lie on our backs, okay? So lie back. Go ahead and plant your feet on the mat. Lie back. And just take a moment to close your eyes and feel. So remember this idea of mindfulness, awareness. Just see if you can kind of turn inward for a moment. Feel your body. Feel your breath. Let your lips softly close. I want you to start to feel your breath go through your nose. In and out through your nose. Smooth, deep breathing. Good, let your eyes open. You're going to go ahead and cross your right ankle over your left knee. As you cross your right ankle over, I want you to flex your right foot, and with your right hand, just push your right knee out to the right a little bit. All right, so that's just a real basic version of the stretch. Okay, so for those of you really tight, stay there. Ted's going to stay there with you. If you're ready to go deeper, you're going to reach your right arm through your legs and either interlace and grabbing your left hamstring, or like Faith is demonstrating, grabbing the front of the knee. Okay, so you want to stretch that right hip here. With your arms, pull your leg into your body. Keep your right foot flexed as best you can, and just keep coming back to your breath. Smooth breathing. In and out through your nose. All right, make sure you're not rounding your back too much. I want you to feel a broadening of your back on your mat. Good. Switch sides. So plant your right foot on the mat, cross your left ankle over. Start just with your left hand, pressing your left knee forward. Good. If you're ready to do it, reach your left arm through your legs, either interlace on your right hamstring, or you can grab your right knee like Faith is showing you. Or just stay in that simple version with Ted. And the cool thing about stretching is there's so many different places to stop, right? So if you're really tight in your body, you just take it easy. If you're a bendier person, you can go for a deeper stretch. Just make sure you're not pushing anything. This one you should feel in that outer left hip. Okay, keep your left foot flexed so you're not stretching your ankle or your knee. We want to start to focus the stretching more on muscles than on joints, all right? So the ankle, the knee should be stable. It's that outer left glute that we're stretching. Good. And then go ahead and hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. Now let's stretch out the hamstring. So you're going to take a strap, and if you don't have a strap, you can grab a belt or a towel, whatever you want to grab, and you're going to strap up your right foot. Okay, so take the strap around the foot at the very top of the arch, so just below the ball of the foot. One hand on each side of your strap or your towel, And keep your left knee bent for now. So left foot's planted on the mat. And if you're tighter, the leg's gonna be more forward. And that's fine, right? If you can, see if you can walk your hands up your strap so that you feel a little bit more of stretch in your hamstring. Remember, don't push too hard. Years of tension, decades of tension, they're not gonna release in one day, all right? We take our time. There's a patience and a persistence that we use in our practice. So just walk your hands up as far as you can, but making sure to keep your back flat on the mat. Push up through your right foot, spread your toes a little bit. Just take a few deep breaths. We're only straightening that top leg. The bottom leg stays bent the whole time. Take a moment to find your breathing, in and out through your nose. Right, oftentimes you go to the gym, you see some people stretch out for a few seconds before they work out. That doesn't really do much, right? You gotta hold the stretch for at least a few deep breaths for it to sink into the body, and that's what we do with our yoga practice. We take our time, don't rush. Good, and then switch it up. Go ahead and plant your right foot, strap up your left foot. Again, try to have the strap at the very top of the arch, so right underneath the ball of the foot, and work that top leg towards straight. And again, if you're tight and you're struggling, that's cool, all right? Just be where you're at, no rush. Walk your hands up your strap as far as you can comfortably without forcing. And just be here for a few breaths. Try to keep your shoulders down on the mat. Feel your breath smooth and even in and out through your nose. And just be aware of the tension in your left leg, the hamstring, the calf, all of it. And instead of fighting the stretch, just see if you can maybe accept the stretch, which isn't necessarily softening into it. Just don't push against it. Allow it to work. Now take another deep breath here. Great job. And let's switch it up again. So this is one of the most powerful stretches in our yoga practice. Okay, so that's why I want to do it twice. I want to show you another version, okay? So again, walk your hands up the strap until your arms are straight. Doesn't matter how high your leg gets, but try to push it towards straight. And this time, we're going to extend the bottom leg straight forward. So your left leg's going to push straight ahead. And if that's too much for you, just like Ted's demonstrating, keep that bottom knee bent. But if you can, press your left heel down onto the floor. Press your left calf down onto the floor. So here, I want both legs to be straight. Now, of course, I've been doing yoga for a long time, a little bit more flexible maybe, so I'm bendy, right? If you're newer, you're tighter, it doesn't have to look like this, okay? What I want you to feel is that stretch in the back of your right leg and a lot of length through your left leg. Really push your left leg straight forward, keeping the heel down. Try to spread the toes a little bit on both feet, and then just be in it for a breath or two. Feel the stretch working. Don't rush it, don't force it, all right? If it hurts, back off. You never want this stuff to hurt. Good, and then switch. Bend the knees, plant that right foot on the mat, then strap up your left foot, extend your left leg straight up. And just one tip before we straighten that bottom leg, if you struggle with grip strength, one thing you could do is you could wrap your hands around your strap or your belt and use friction to hold that in place. And then when we're ready, go ahead and push that right leg straight forward. And if it's too much to push the leg forward, just like Ted's doing, keep the knee bent, all right? I want you to breathe into the stretch. Keep the legs active. Spread the toes on both feet. And feel your back broad on the mat, all right? So you're not arching, you're not rounding. You're just breathing and allowing the body to absorb the stretch. See if you can take one more deep breath here. Activate both legs. Good. And then hug the knees into your chest. Go ahead and set your strap or your towel to the side. Nice job. Just give yourself a nice big squeeze. Should feel good already. Just these few minutes of yoga. Already feeling a little bit calmer, more open. Let's roll up into a tabletop position. Roll forward. Come onto your hands and knees. Tabletop. So remember, like we did yesterday, we're going to do downward dog again. I just want you to remind you. Hands should not turn in downward dog, all right? The hand should be turned out slightly, and that's a very important part of our practice, all right? Just these subtle alignment cues are gonna help you get a lot more out of each pose. So plant your hands. Remember, we come into it with the knees bent. So curl the toes, lift the hips up, and as the hips lift up, press the hips back. Don't worry about straightening your legs yet. Just drive through those arms. Feel the hips lift up and back. And then slowly work your legs towards straight. Whether they get straight or not, it doesn't matter. All right, the idea is to lengthen through your torso and just begin to stretch your hamstrings. Rome wasn't built in a day. Open hamstrings are created through a few minutes, all right? It takes a long time to get into this, but you're taking the first few steps. This is great. Just drop your head, make sure you're not straining. Breathe deep, your shoulders are working. Yes, drive through the arms. Now you're looking at your feet, right? So your feet should be hips distance apart. Make sure your heels don't turn in. If anything, the heels should be turned out slightly. Good, and then walk your hands back to your feet. If you can't keep your hands down, you're going to elevate your hands onto your blocks, like Ted's demonstrating. Good, just keep your fingers down, drop your head down, forward fold. Just to remind you a few of the forward fold cues, right? The calves should press forward. And the idea behind the calves pressing forward is that your heels won't be too heavy. You can lift the hips up higher and drop the head down. Good, breathe deep, in and out through your nose. Whether you get your fingers to the floor, or your hands are on blocks or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? I want you to feel the stretch in the backs of your legs without forcing, right? I don't want you to try to grind into this stuff. Use your breath, elongate into this stuff, never push too hard. Good, and then slide your hands up to your shins. Remember, locking your knees is going to be counterproductive, okay? So keep a little bend in those knees and pull your chest forward, lengthen through your spine. I want you to look a little bit past your yoga mat, but keep pressing your butt backward. Keep your belly lifted so you're not...
Okay, so went a little bit longer with the video here, about 10 minutes. But with yoga, the stretching is slow and controlled. You want to do it at a comfort level. The key with doing yoga is deep breathing. Now, most people breathe from their chest, but with deep breathing, you want to breathe from your stomach. So, you know, in through your nose, out through your mouth, deep breathing through your stomach. So it's calming, it's slow. We only went through like a few stretches here. The program is about 30 minutes, so you go through some more stretches. Calms your mind, relaxes your muscles, helps with tension, stress. Yoga is really good. This is something that I've done maybe about a half a dozen times in my life. I'm going to do more of it, but it helps with, you know, relaxing your muscles and your mind, because stress is everywhere and you have to diffuse it, you know, through exercise, through massage, through yoga. And the cool thing with this is you can do these programs in the comfort of your own home. I can be your personal online accountability coach. I can help you on your road with your fitness journey. And this is also an opportunity where you can make money online from home, sharing your fitness journey, helping other people out just like yourself, just like I'm trying to help you out, you know, get you on the road to, you know, better health. So just a little glimpse of the yoga program here, and you know, thank you for watching. If you are interested in learning more about the Beachbody On Demand library and the, you know, making money from home, I can definitely help you out. My name is Steve Favozo. It's F as in Frank, O as in Oscar, V as in Victor, O as in Oscar, double Z as in Zebra, O as in Oscar. You can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So thanks for watching, and I hope to talk to you soon.